Our Target 7 team is investigating a splash pad in Lynchburg where parents claim the water made their children sick. WDBJ7's Maya Howard questioned officials about the safety concerns.
It seems like it's getting hotter and hotter as the summer goes along, and families are turning to splash pads like this to cool down. But after one Lynchburg family says that their child got sick after playing, they're questioning whether the cooling water is safe.
They create these things for small people because it's safe to bring them here. So if the city's going to create this for us to bring our children here, you would think that they would try to maintain their safety.
Chelsea Easterbrook and her daughter Ellie were playing at Riverside Park Sprayground 2.5 weeks ago.
We come probably like 2 or 3 times a week.
A few days later, Ellie started to feel sick, and her mother decided to take her to a doctor.
She's been having constant diarrhea, so they wanted to take a stool sample, and when the sample came back, it had tested positive for 2 different types of E. coli.
Easterbrook believes Ellie had gotten sick from the splash pad.
About a month ago, a mother had reported that her children got really ill after coming here, and we love coming here.
We spoke with environmental health manager for the Central Virginia Health District, Jim Bowles. He says they began doing their own testing.
So we made a visit to the splash pad yesterday, actually looked at the operation a little bit and conducted a test on the water. The disinfectant level was good and the pH in the water was good.
Bowles says with the correct pH level, most bacteria are killed within a minute. But while they test the water, they don't test for bacteria.
And we don't routinely test for bacteria in water, in swimming pools and that type of facility. We actually focus on making sure that the level of disinfectant in the water is sufficient to kill or reduce the number of bacteria to an acceptable level.
If someone did make claims of saying that their daughter did catch E. coli from the splash pad, is that possible?
It certainly is possible. At this point, we don't have any evidence to indicate that anybody has gotten sick from the splash pad.
How are we going to say that my daughter's case is actually linked with it if we're not testing for the same type that she was tested positive for? It doesn't make sense.
WDBJ7 reached out to the Lynchburg Parks and Recreation for a comment. In a statement, they said they are confident that the outdoor water amenities, like the spray ground, are safe for families and friends to enjoy. They went on to say if the certified pool operator finds chemicals that are not at the proper levels, the splash pad will not be open and will remain closed until fixed. WDBJ7 was not able to test the water ourselves since the splash pad wasn't open.
Keeping kids safe at a splash pad or any other aquatic venue is really a joint effort between the operators of that venue and parents.
Bull says everyone should shower before using any splash pad or pool. Bathroom breaks and not swallowing the water will also help. And if your child is already sick, they should not be getting in the water. Reporting in Lynchburg, Maya Howard, WDBJ7.